Imagine this one motorcycle that's rugged enough for backcountry trails, comfortable enough for daily commuting, and powerful enough to handle a weekend highway escape. What if Yamaha finally built the missing link between their lightweight dual sports and their heavy adventure machines? Well, friends, that's exactly what the new 2026 Yamaha XR500 is all about. And make sure you stick around until the end of this video, because I'll reveal a surprise factory kit that could make this bike the ultimate adventure tool for riders everywhere. Welcome back to Z Auto Advisor, your go-to channel for in-depth reviews, motorcycle news, and honest insights about the machines we all love. Today we're looking at the highly anticipated 2026 Yamaha XR500, a bike that could easily become the new gold standard for mid-sized dual-sport motorcycles. Now, if the name XR sounds familiar, that's because it's usually tied to Honda's legendary off-road line. But Yamaha has a history of rugged singles too. The XT and TT series, bikes that were iconic in their own right. So the XR500 is Yamaha's way of resurrecting that same spirit of simplicity, strength and versatility, but with modern engineering. This bike sits in a sweet spot that many riders have been craving. Not too small, not too heavy. It's meant for riders who want one motorcycle to rule them all. At the core of the XR500 is what many enthusiasts love, a single-cylinder thumper engine. Yamaha has gone with a 499cc liquid-cooled DOHC single, tuned for a balance of smooth highway cruising and off-road punch. Power output, roughly 45 horsepower at 7,500 RPM. Torque, around 42 Nm of torque. Available nice and low in the rev range. Fuel system, electronic fuel injection, with Yamaha's advanced mapping system for precise throttle control. Transmission, a 6-speed gearbox, giving it both short gearing for dirt and a tall top gear for highway comfort. This isn't about outright speed. It's about a broad power band that makes it easy to ride in the dirt, forgiving in the city, and comfortable at 110 km/h on the highway. Riders call this usable power, the kind you actually need, not just big numbers for bragging rights. The chassis is where Yamaha really struck gold. They've developed a steel-aluminum hybrid frame. Steel where you need strength and flexibility, aluminum where you want reduced weight. Wet weight around 168 kilograms, making it noticeably lighter than Yamaha's Ténéré 700. Ground clearance, a healthy 270 mm, enough to clear logs, rocks, and rough terrain. Seat height, about 807 mm, with a lowered factory option at 840 mm for shorter riders. This setup keeps the bike stable on highways, but still nimble enough for tight off-road riding. It's light enough to pick up if you drop it on a trail, something that can't be said for the 200+ kilo adventure monsters. The XR500 comes with proper long travel suspension, because this bike is built to explore. Front 43 mm upside down forks, fully adjustable for preload, rebound, and compression. Rear, a monoshock with link-type suspension, adjustable to suit riders and luggage. Travel, about 240 mm up front and 230 mm in the rear. Combined with a 21-inch front wheel and 18-inch rear, this bike is ready for sand, gravel, mud, and trails. But Yamaha also tuned it for the road. You won't feel like you're bouncing on a pogo stick when riding on asphalt. Dual sport riders need confidence when stopping on all surfaces. Yamaha delivers with brakes, twin 280 mm discs up front and a 240 mm rear disc, with switchable ABS on for the road, off for the dirt. Wheels spoked. Tubeless-ready rims, 21-inch front, 18-inch rear. Tires, dual-purpose stock tires, ready for a mix of on-road grip and off-road bite. This setup is tried and true, striking the perfect balance between control and adventure versatility. Unlike race-focused enduro machines, the XR500 is designed to keep you comfortable. Rider triangle, upright seating with wide handlebars and a neutral peg position, perfect for both seated highway cruising and standing up off-road. Seat, a long, dual-density foam seat with space for a passenger. Windscreen, small but adjustable, reducing fatigue on highways. Fuel tank, a 15-liter tank offering 350-plus kilometer range, depending on riding conditions. This is a bike you could genuinely ride to work during the week and take on a multi-day camping trip on the weekend. One of the best things about the XR500 is that Yamaha didn't go overboard with tech. Riders wanted a practical bike, not a laptop on wheels. Still, it's 2026, so here's what you get. Ride modes: street, off-road, and custom traction control. Adjustable, with an off-road setting, TFT display, a crisp 5-inch screen with Bluetooth for calls and navigation, USB-C ports, because every adventure rider needs to keep devices charged. It's just enough to make life easier, without complicating the rugged simplicity that dual sport fans love. The Yamaha XR500 is for riders who want one bike to do it all. Commuters will love its slim build and fuel efficiency. Weekend explorers will appreciate the long suspension and trail capability. Adventure riders will find it a lighter alternative to the Ténéré. New riders will enjoy its forgiving power curve and easy handling. It's the motorcycle equivalent of a multi-tool, adaptable, reliable, and always ready. In 2026, the XR500 enters a crowded field. Let's see where it stacks up. Honda CRF450L, lighter and more dirt-focused, but not as comfy for long rides. KTM 500 EXCF, a beast in the dirt, but too race-focused and high-maintenance for everyday riders. Kawasaki KLR 650, bigger and more road-oriented, but heavier and less agile. Yamaha Ténéré 700, amazing adventure bike, but more expensive and intimidating for newer riders. The XR500's unique selling point? Balance. It's not the fastest, not the biggest, but it's versatile, practical, and affordable. Alright, here's the surprise I promised at the beginning. Yamaha is rumored to be offering a factory rally kit for the XR500. This isn't aftermarket stuff, it's official Yamaha. Gear: a larger 20-liter rally fuel tank, a navigation tower with GPS mounts, a taller windscreen, heavy-duty skid plate and engine guards, upgraded suspension for hardcore off-road use. With this setup, the XR500 transforms into a mini rally machine, something capable of long-distance Dakar-style adventures, but still manageable for everyday riders. The 2026 Yamaha XR500 is more than just a motorcycle. It's Yamaha listening to what riders actually want. A bike that's not overloaded with tech, not too heavy, not too expensive. Just a reliable, versatile, go-anywhere thumper that can take you from city streets to remote trails with ease. If Yamaha prices it competitively, this could very well become the new benchmark for mid-size dual sports. It's the kind of bike that brings back the soul of riding, freedom, simplicity, and adventure. This has been Z Auto Advisor, your trusted companion in the world of motorcycles. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Yamaha XR500, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Tell me, would you choose the XR500 over the Ténéré 700 or Honda's CRF450L? Let's get that conversation rolling in the comments.